Hello there. So the lighting in my room is like really good for some reason. The sun is shining and my blinds are open and like the sunlight's coming in. So I couldn't focus on any programming that I was trying to do. So that's why I'm making this video. I also tried making the audio better. I have a microphone in my hand. I can't move it around or also make like some annoying static noises. So I'm just gonna be like this the entire time. Anyways, what is today's topic? Today's topic is about rice. Yes, and I mean rice. Here is a box of rice. Here is some rice over here. Today I'm going to teach you how to rice. Yes, rice is an art and a skill only learned by a few individuals, and today I will teach you how to do it from generations passed down from my grandfather to my father, now to me. Here is rice. So what you're gonna want to do is grab some rice in your hands. Okay, this joke is going on for way too long. I'm so sorry. Today we're talking about Linux ricing. Yes, so there's this thing you can do on Linux where you can rice it, which basically just means customization. As you can see at the back, my computer, it's running a Linux rice, like a Windows manager and stuff like that. Alright, on with the actual video. So today I'm going to basically show you my journeys on Linux ricing and how it literally changed my Linux experience forever and for the best as well. So right now, if you're looking at my desktop at the back, you kind of don't know what like the desktop environment is. And the desktop environment is basically like what you see right here, what you see. So there's stuff like GNOME, KDE, and stuff like that. Those are desktop environments. Your Windows desktop environment, it's basically just what you see on the screen, how you navigate, how you control what your thing does. Yeah, you can do that. So basically I'm going to show you how I riced my Linux desktop and the tools that I used in order to do such thing. So as you can see here, this is my desktop right now. You can see it's clearly different from any desktop environment that you probably have seen from Linux. So I'll just go around showcasing it. So at the top over here, we have a little bar at the top that is just a status bar. Over here, if you click this, it opens up a menu right here at the left. This is a menu launcher. So let's say I want to click open up a terminal. I can double click terminal emulator, and here we go. Here is my terminal. Run neo fetch, and it runs the command just like any terminal would do. Now right now you can see this is transparent and nice, but we'll get to that a bit later. So the next part of the bar is the date and time, pretty standard. The bar next to that is basically what you're hovering over. So right now I'm hovering over polybar main 3. That's what this is called, the thing I'm clicking on right now. But I can go hover over OBS right now, which is what I'm recording with, and it will say exactly that. Over here at the bar after that is the CPU percentage, RAM usage, internet usage, and how high my volume is. So right now it's 100. And then over here are some icons where you can open things quickly, such as task manager, and then settings, stuff like that, Bluetooth, and a file manager. And then here is a Spotify player. These don't actually work. This is just for show, but if Spotify is open, then it will basically just display the song that is currently playing right now. And this one at the end does the same thing as the first one. So the bar at the top, what it is called Polybar. Polybar is just a software that displays your status and stuff like that. Well, it can display your status, and then you can customize it to however your liking is. Now, down here is this little bar. Let me open up another application. So right now I have OBS and terminal open, and down here it displays exactly that. The thing down here is called Tint 2. Now, Tint 2 is software for a control bar, basically. So this is my config right here. I didn't really use the typing customization for this. I mostly used the GUI just to do all of that, the customizations at the bottom for the Tint 2 bar. And now we go to the window manager. Now the window manager is probably the most important part about it because it basically just sets you up for exactly what you're gonna make. So there's some Windows Manager like i3, BSP, WM, Awesome WM, which is what I'm using right now. Awesome Windows Manager. It's pretty cool. But if we go on the file right now for the customization of WM, which is in your home directory .config, awesome, and rc.lua. This basically uses Lua, and if you just scroll down, it just has all the configs and stuff, and you can edit this yourself and do some things. So if you scroll all the way down, I have some of my configs over here, such as awful.spawn with shell. The polybars that is shown at the top it comes up on spawn, or like when you start up your PC, and then tint2 also comes, and then pcom also comes, and which is pcom is the compositor, which makes the terminal transparent, and it also gives this little animation over here of smoothness. I'll get to that in a second though. And over here, Faye, which is just for the wallpapers. I have multiple monitors, and each monitor has a different wallpaper. So you just have to put in the correct command for each and every monitor to have a different wallpaper. And there's also stuff like hotkeys you can edit. So let's go over here. F1 is the function of Rafi. Now Rafi is basically the thing that opens up when I press F1, and it's the application launcher. So then you could just launch any of your applications using Rafi. And if I just press F1, that's what comes up. So now let's talk about pcom compositor. Now I used a compositor from a different fork of pcom, which basically has all these animations. So let me open up 3 terminals right now. And if I do Windows key and space, it will align like this with the gaps in between. And it does these funny little animations right here, which I don't know, I just find really nice and impressive to like just use it. So I can go neo fetch over on this one. Oops, I spelled it wrong. And then I could go list all directories here, and then like that, and then you could just move them around like that, and it's kind of cool. But the reason why you should use something like a Windows Manager is so you can optimize workflow. So let's say I want to have just like a regular programming day or whatnot. So I can open one file on one part of the screen, or one half, and the other half can be like how you execute it or whatnot. And there's a whole community behind this. If you go on the Reddit page r/Unix porn, you can see a bunch of different configurations for Linux and stuff. And everyone else does these Linux RICINGs, and it's really cool. And that's basically it for the showcase, so I'm gonna go back to the camera. So I won't be doing any Linux RICING tutorials, but I definitely recommend you at least try to, if you're using Linux that is to try RICING it once, because it's just it's a fun experience. There's like no stress while you're doing it. If you have free time, go ahead and give it a try. I definitely recommend it. My setup right now on my system is XFCE, which is the desktop environment, with Awesome WM, pcom as the compositor, polybar as the status bar, and tint2 as the control bar. If you want to use those, go ahead and give it a try. That was my Linux RICING journey, and I'll see you in the next video.